What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. LexxExpress checking in with another WWE 2K22 video. Here we're going to be talking about which edition are you getting. The standard, the deluxe, NWO for life. Are you getting it for Xbox? Are you getting it for PC? Are you getting it for freaking PlayStation, PS4, PS5, Xbox One, Series X? It don't matter. Let us know in the comment section which edition and what console you're getting it on. I haven't done this type of video since they pretty much launched the pre-orders. And in those videos, we did the breakdown of what each edition had to offer. So we're all pretty aware what each edition has, right? The standard, even though you're not, getting any extra bonus content, if you do pre-order it, you're getting the Immortal pack for The Undertaker, which comes with different versions of him. Deluxe edition and NWO for Life edition comes with it automatically, but the standard edition includes it only if you pre-order. That's one of the biggest differences there. On top of the fact that with the deluxe edition, you get some Rey Mysterio bonuses and you get the season pass, which is for all future DLC. Now, what separates the NWO edition from the deluxe edition is the NWO content. There's My Faction content for NWO. There's alternate attires for these wrestlers in the game, as well as arenas and titles and little bonuses like that. So the NWO edition is $120 in the US, $100 for the deluxe edition, and $60 for the standard. Now, if you want to get the cross-gen bundle, it's going to be, a little more than just a standard 60. It's going to be about 80 bucks because the next-gen version of the game is actually 70. So here's the deal, guys. I think, me personally, getting the cross-gen bundle is a waste of money because I think for just 20 extra bucks, you get the deluxe edition and you get the DLC included, So if you're trying to get the game for both consoles because one, you don't have a next-gen console yet and you plan on getting one, or two, you just want to have both versions of the game in case you don't like the next-gen or you don't like the current-gen, you could flip-flop back and forth to play with your friends. We don't even know if this game has cross generations, meaning we don't know if PlayStation 5 can play with PlayStation 4 or if Xbox One can play with Xbox Series X. One can assume that it should be there, but we don't even know the differences with these games just yet, so that's a problem, right? The community is kind of in the unknown for now. So we got to see what they do with these ringside reports and these future updates because a lot of people are worried about showing My Rise and Showcase. I don't want that to get spoiled. What I want to know is what's the difference between next gen and current gen, right? I want to know what is My Faction ultimately going to be about. Hopefully all those questions get answered real soon because that's going to determine if a lot of other people that are still waiting, it's going to determine if they're going to want to pre-order the game. For me, I already pre-ordered it. I'm not going to beat around the bush. I know that I waited a little bit. You guys are probably wondering, so which one did you get, Lex? Which one did you pre-order? For me, I thought For my circumstances, considering that we're doing YouTube, we got to put out the content, we're doing the streams, we've been discussing this, I think the NWO for Life edition is the one for me. Now, here's the catch. I am more than likely going to be buying this game twice. Unfortunately, there's no crossplay. That has been confirmed. The cross-platform stuff is only for, the community creation suite. So there's no crossplay between, PC, Xbox, and PlayStation or just the consoles as well. It's you're pretty much stuck to your own ecosystem if you're trying to do the multiplayer. And that's a big issue. So I'm going to have to probably buy the game on both platforms to be able to reach out to the community and play with all you guys and include you guys in all future streams and videos. So that's why I think that getting the NWO for Life edition makes sense for me. One, I get to put out the content for the NWO, and two, it's pretty crucial to My Faction. If you're going to get into My Faction, the NWO edition gives you bonuses towards My Faction that you're going to want to use, like the Evo cards for the NWO. Now, in all reality, I think the deluxe edition is probably your best bet ultimately because not only does it include the cross-gen stuff like the NWO, meaning you get to play the game on current and next gen, on last gen or whatever. You get the DLC, which is what's most important here. If you guys always get the DLC regardless of what's in it, getting the DLCs, if it's important to you, getting the deluxe edition should be the one you get because it gives you additional bonuses from Rey Mysterio. It gives you My Faction bonuses on next gen. So ultimately you add that plus the DLC and the Immortal pack. I mean, you're pretty much set. And you get to get it physically. It's not like the NWO edition that's digital only. I think 2K ultimately failed us as fans because they're obviously trying to use the NWO as the big cash grab, and that awesome artwork that they put for the cover, we're not even going to get to enjoy it, because when you pre-order the NWO edition, the pre-order that shows up is the regular Rey Mysterio artwork. We don't even see the NWO artwork. So you pay $120 essentially for just in-game bonuses. It's not even alternate artwork. It's no alternate nothing. It's literally just in-game bonuses. And I have a problem with that. It doesn't sit well with me. That's why I thought it was very important for me to do this video, because even though I'm pre-ordering that one and it's kind of hypocritical, I can't really tell you as, you know, the viewer, the consumer that's trying to get this game to pre-order that edition, because ultimately when you think about it, it's kind of a ripoff. At least with the deluxe edition, you're getting an alternate cover, right? They don't even include a steelbook with these versions of the game. So I feel like 2K failed us because they're trying to go for the money. It's a cash grab vibe that I feel from them, and it's kind of toxic. You know, a lot of people are against the My Faction mode, and it's giving a bad rep to the you know, to a mode that hasn't even been really revealed, and it's a mode that's going to be, you know, for collectors and fantasy creators, you know, people that love creating fantasy lineups and stuff like that. That mode is for them, and I'm part of that group. So they're kind of giving bad rep to a mode that we haven't even experienced for ourselves, and people are not looking forward to it because everything seems like a cash grab, right? They're trying to milk the cow. They're trying to take advantage of us wrestling fans, and you know, everyone hates to feel like they're taking advantage. So it is what it is. So I don't want to ramble here too much. Point is, I wanted to kind of break it down again and give you guys a little refresh, because I know based on the comments I've been getting on my videos and on streams, I see a lot of people confused as to should they buy the game twice on the same platform. Will the NWO stuff be available later down the road? Yes, I think it will be. Just like every other game, they've released the content separately for you to buy for like 5, 10, 20 bucks. I'm assuming that the NWO for Life content is going to be like about $20 separately, even if you don't want to buy it day one for $120. If you get the deluxe edition, you're probably still going to have to shell out like 20, 30 bucks for the NWO pack later down the road, unless you get it on sale, which, you know, will more than likely happen. So that's all I got for you in this video, guys. Hopefully that helped you, and it made things a little clearer. And if you got a little bit confused, comment. I'll try to address your comments accordingly and give you guys the best feedback I possibly can. I'm trying to help everyone out so they can understand which edition they should go for, or if they should cancel their pre-orders and go for another version of the game that they didn't think was worth getting at that point in time. So in my opinion, deluxe edition is the way to go. NWO, not so much. But if you're committed to the cause like I am, then you're gonna have to get it. And if you just want to go bare bones standard and wait for some sales or something, go for it. Knock yourself out. There's nothing wrong with that. I'll see y'all real soon. The most important thing is that we all get on WWE 2K22 and that we all subscribe to this channel, damn it. We're having a lot of fun, man. Join the LexxExpress community, one of the best communities on YouTube. I promise you won't be disappointed. I'll see y'all later. Thank you for tuning in. Peace. Let's go.